EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the 29, Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Complete to Traquan Smith. It's a gain of 3. And the Saints first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hill going to try and run with it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hill looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Flush to his right. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the early lead. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now if you're on the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person will tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Breeze. They'll roll him out right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hill now to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Saints 8, Packers nothing.
And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. And he finds Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. That took a pretty big risk right there. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On the pickup. It's 2nd.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he'll let this go deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
To the 44-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to go up top again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals are set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Hill on first down. A quick hitter complete. It's Sanders. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
Out of the gun, Hill. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. A shotgun snap for Hill. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Corey Peters in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. That's caught at the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Let's go. It's Breeze getting it into the hands of Traquan Smith. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Breeze. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
Well, Drew Brees into his 40s now. Doesn't have the strong arm that he once did. But don't tell this defense that right now.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Corey Peters. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Option play, and Hill will keep it.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1.
The score, Saints 6, Cardinals 0.
3rd and long. It's Hill. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
6-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Don't stop that. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fitzgerald. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd and 7, Hill. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Man, it's good to see you out there, baby.
Brings up fourth down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. A final shot before half for Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And where have we seen this before from Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On second down, it's Drake. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll hand it to Drake here on the option.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a fourth down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On fourth down, here's the option.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, 28 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
I'll tell you, if you lined up Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson for a foot race, I think Kyler Murray might just be a bit faster. And, boy, was he moving there. Incredible.
And to anyone who gets concerned when they see a quarterback running with the football, you just let him be himself. Let him be him. And I guess what you'd say there is hard to hit what you can't catch.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give him full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it'll be second down. To throw again. Hill, quick hitch, complete. It's Sanders. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Hill to throw on 3rd and 1. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hill steps away to his left. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On 1st down, it's Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 7.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going for it. Hits Murray. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second and 8.
Right back to Drake. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. From the gun, Murray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
We dominate today.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Corey Peters in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First down.
Back to throw, Breeze. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, New Orleans.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
So first and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room, but fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.com. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, steps away. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On second down now, it's Carson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8. Maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Cameron Jordan, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. His throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Now Wilson on 1st down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
On the option, a handoff to Carson.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Boy, you know, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Saints.
His throw incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Jamal.
Now Breeze again. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 6-0 our score after 1.
Saints nothing.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 30 yards. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something you take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To try again after the sack. Wilson, this one into the hands of Metcalf. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. After the sack on first down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On third down, Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
10 more yards. He was brought down at the 26.
On second and very short, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do it.
Now Carson fumbles the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play.
A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 68 yards, and the Saints have taken the lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. First down, Wilson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Zach Bond.
He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson looking sideline, incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get an interception, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Breeze to throw again. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Now a timeout taken. And perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Airing it out deep for Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Breeze going to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. What a nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now they'll run. Murray. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard.
That the second down run for Murray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Hill there to make the grab. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is DJ Reed returning. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 40.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. From the gun, Wilson complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Throwing again here, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now it's Carson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Yamata brought him down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
On the option, here's Wilson.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. He's going to launch it for Washington.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Here we go. A big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They run for it with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. On the move to his left. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Seahawks 29, Saints 27. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Here's Reed. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Wilson to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. The 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. This is Carson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
But Wilson's going to hold on to it.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And they take a knee.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayer.